There's a political theory that I had been thinking about. Um, for the record, it was a thing that it was helping me with another thing I was dealing with. But it's a subject which I find kind of intriguing, and so here we are. Now, for the sake of this conversation, we're going to say that politics is the governance of a ruling body over a set population according to prescribed laws, right? Politics involves a lot of things, but for the sake of this conversation, that's what we're going to say. Right? Now, it feels like the laws we implement in our political systems, given that we as humans come up with them now, sometimes they're based in something more fundamental, but given that we as humans make the applications and the laws in our political system, it feels like those laws and applications are always going to be given from an incomplete perspective and an imperfect knowledge, reasoning, whatever, right? Because of this, because we can't see all ends as humans, the rules, laws, applications we make will always necessitate exceptions, eventually, right? If, perhaps they might even require the dissolution of the entire law because it just doesn't work anymore. And to my mind, the logical follow-on from this is the predictable and inevitable eventual degradation and decay of whatever system of laws and perhaps even the powers that be that enforce those laws. Right? There's also, it feels like there would be a direct correlation between the size of the population that is being governed and the rate of decay, so to speak, right? So in theory, if you have a very large population that's being governed, this would necessitate more frequent exceptions to the rules and a quicker rate of definitional dilution, right? The point at which a definition or rule becomes utterly meaningless in our minds because there's so many exceptions to the rule, right? In addition to this, you might have to make extended exceptions, like create an entire bias towards a certain group of people where they literally become the exception to the rule. And it feels like these factors would coalesce to virtually ensure the decay of the system of laws and the people who enforce them at a predictable rate. At least it feels like that would be the case. Anyways, I thought it was kind of an interesting theory. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to.